The first time Erich Hartmann fired his guns in combat, he missed. Not just a little, he missed completely. The man who would one day become the deadliest fighter pilot in history had a first mission so disastrous, he nearly lost his career before it began. And his first confirmed kill, it didn't just change his life, it almost ended it. This is the real story of Hartmann's first victory, the mistakes, the fear, the humiliation, and the moment he realized what it meant to kill another human being in the sky. Roll the engine. Close the canopy. Summer 1942. Eastern Front. Hartmann sits in the cockpit of a brand-new Messerschmitt Bf 109. His hands shake slightly on the control stick, not from fear, but from the pressure of a name. His squadron already calls him the little one, the baby, the kid. Every pilot in the unit has kills. Some have dozens. Hartmann, 0. He's 20 years old, fresh out of training, barely more hours than a student pilot. And today, he's going on his first combat mission. The squadron takes off, formation tight, engines roaring, the sky is clear, too clear. Hartmann, nervous, pushes the throttle too far. He gets impatient. He sees Soviet aircraft far ahead, tiny dots, and his heart explodes with adrenaline. He breaks formation. His commander's voice explodes in his headset. "Hartmann, get back here. Do not—" But it's too late. The rookie dives alone toward a formation of Il-2 Sturmovix, the toughest, heaviest attack aircraft on the Eastern Front. He picks a target, centers the gun sight, hands sweating. He fires. He misses. Everything. Tracer rounds streak harmlessly past the Soviet aircraft, and the Sturmovix all turn. Toward him. The hunter becomes prey. The Soviet gunners open fire. Cannon shells rip past the Me-109. Hartmann jerks the stick left, then right, then dives. His commander screams over the radio, break off, you idiot, climb!" Hartmann tries, but he's flying too low, too fast, too sloppy. Bullets tear into his wings. One grazes his radiator. White steam erupts. The engine coughs, shudders, then begins to die. Hartmann pulls up desperately, but the Me-109 barely responds. He sees a field far below, the only place he can land. He aims for it, but misjudges the distance. The wheels hit the ground. The plane skids, then flips. Metal crunches. Dirt sprays. Glass shatters. Silence. Erich Hartmann, on his first day of combat, has just crashed his aircraft. He crawls from the wreckage unhurt, but broken inside. Later, at the airfield, his commander tears into him. "If you ever break formation again, I will have you grounded permanently. You're not a hero, you're a liability." The veteran pilots laugh, not cruelly, just knowingly. Every ace has seen rookies like him. Most don't last long. Hartmann goes to sleep that night, convinced he is not cut out for this. He thinks about quitting. He imagines writing his mother a letter. But deep down, the fire hasn't gone out. A few weeks later, his commander gives him one more chance. A small reconnaissance escort mission. Nothing fancy, nothing dangerous. The unit takes off at dawn. The world is gray. The clouds hang low. Hartmann flies carefully, staying in formation this time. Then the radio crackles. "Contacts at 2 o'clock. Low. 2 fighters. Yak ones, sleek, fast, deadly." The veterans dive first. Hartmann follows. His heart pounds, his hands steady. He lines up a Yak in his gun sight. But this time, he doesn't fire. He waits. He closes in. 50 meters. 40. 30. He sees the pilot's head. He can read the numbers on the tail. Then, only then, he pulls the trigger. A burst of cannon fire. Short, controlled. The Yak explodes in flame. Hartmann almost crashes into the wreckage. He's so close when he fires, but he pulls up just in time. His first kill. Back at base, Hartmann doesn't celebrate, doesn't smile, doesn't boast. He sits alone for a long time. Because taking a life, even in war, is not something you feel victorious about. He whispers to himself, "If I fly like I did today, I will survive. If I fly like that first day, I won't. His commander walks over, puts a hand on his shoulder. You did well today, but remember, the yak you shot down had a rookie inside too. Hartmann nods. Quiet, thoughtful. This is the moment he understands. Air combat isn't glory. It's discipline, patience, self-control. And from that day on, he changes forever. Over the next weeks, something new appears in squadron reports. Oofs, Hartmann, 2 victories. Hartmann, 4 victories. Hartmann, 9 victories. He becomes methodical, cold, precise. He no longer rushes kills. He stalks them. He gets so close to enemy aircraft before firing that they sometimes collide after exploding. Veteran pilots in his squadron begin calling him Der Schwarze Teufel, the Black Devil, not because of his skill, but because of how he appears at the last possible second, in the blind spot, then disappears again. He is no longer the kid. He is becoming something else. Decades later, when asked about his first kill, Hartmann said, "I learned a simple rule that day. Close in, get closer, then get even closer. That rule kept me alive for the rest of the war." His first victory was not the beginning of a career. It was the moment he realized what it took to survive. And soon, the Eastern Front would realize it too.